it's time for Vlogmas 19.2 or Vlogmas 19. Yeah, recorded the other one earlier, although the way uploads are going, they're probably up at the same time. Anyways, it's still in the week. We are it's still the week of Project for Awesome. That's P4A, and as I said, I'm not necessarily a fan of a simple checkbook charity. I would like to do something more than just hand over a check and so on and so forth. And as a researcher who does, in many ways, rely on donations in some cases, I find it hard going out and asking people for money. And so I would prefer, and my preference is to actually get up and do something charitable rather than simply paying for charity. And that's where I came up with the concept of P4A 365, is because it's extending the whole P4A concept for, instead of one day or basically 1 week during December, basically the week of December 17th, whenever that falls, that whole week there is Project for Awesome. And a number of YouTubers put out videos for their particular goals, for their particular charity or their particular issue. So what I wanted to do is, and I have done this, extend this further to 365 days a year, all year round, every day, to get up and do something rather than simply hand out instead of simply writing out a check. My choice was to create a playlist in a Facebook page called Geek. It's a place for geeks and people who are called geeks, or anyone who feels isolated, alone. This now includes the victims of bullying. The place to come hang out where you don't have to sort of be by yourself anymore. And that's what I chose to do, is that, you know, a number of these kids who are committing suicide, a large chunk of it is that they simply they felt isolated. They had nowhere left to go. And they said, well, what's the use of this? And then they killed themselves. You know, so hopefully, if enough kids get to see this and see that they don't have to be by themselves, there is a group of people they can hang out with. Then yeah, you know, then it won't be such a bad thing to be a geek and nerd, to be isolated, you know, from the standard school society, because there's a whole bunch of other people just like you. Man, if you're out there and you first start realizing you're a nerd or a geek or whatever you want to be called, and you think you're the only one, it's quite isolating. But once you realize that there are more people out there who are like you, who call themselves geeks, nerds, who do all these unusual different things, then it's not so bad, because you see there are other people who, besides yourself, who are in some ways like yourself. And so that's the whole purpose of Geekolia, and this is my my sort of step forward in the P4A 365. That is my getting up and doing. Although you will see more of my getting up and doing the P4A 365, because a large chunk of my research is involved in that. That includes open source, open internet, medical research. There's a whole bunch of things that goes on back that would qualify for P4A 365. So, anyways, I hope you, if you're a geek and you're watching this, take a look at our Facebook pages, take a look at the playlists, or if you've actually done something and you're doing something rather than a checkbook charity, you're actually getting up and doing something. Add yourself to the P4A 365 list. Go to the playlist. Go to the Facebook page. Add yourself. Advertise yourself. You know. Yeah. So that's about it for now. I will see you for Vlogmas 20.